Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you guys are appreciating the effort when it comes to filming videos for you. I'm trying to film a bit more, go over like some important concepts that I'm gonna try to do this every day, cover like one important lesson that I see from people, like a common mistake that I often see from people that I think I can help by just filming like these videos that can, really provide some value to everyone at the same time. All right, so today I want to cover everything related to building the offer or the service delivery. Okay, I realized maybe it's my fault, but many of you guys consider the offer to be how much am I going to charge? Am I going to be a guarantee? Am I going to do this or that? I think the more important thing you guys should be thinking about, okay, is what type of value am I going to be bringing to the client? What exactly am I going to be offering? Many of you guys in the program come to me, book calls. You tell me that, yeah, I want to start my agency. I've been trying this. I'm struggling with this. And I always say this, like, just to see if I'm like right or not. I'm like, and you do Facebook ads, right? And they're like, yeah. Everyone does Facebook ads. Yeah, I'm not saying Facebook ads is bad. I'm just saying that you guys have the same offer as everyone else. And what's the point of the whole niching down and everything? Everyone understands the concept of niching down. That's what I find crazy. Okay, so very rare someone will come to me and say like, yeah, I was just working. I work with any business. Like, I don't really care about niches. Always someone's like, yeah, I work with this niche. This is my niche. I picked this. I researched, and I want this. This is the secret sauce. I'm like, that's very good. I'm like, that's a good niche. It's unique. And your offer is, oh yeah, I do Facebook ads. And then I'm like, oh. Right? What's the point of picking a niche if you guys are going to be offering the same type of service? It's as if I coach right now. Okay, I'm a coach, and I decide my niche is going to be brand new agency owners. All right, but the way I do it will be the exact same way as I'll teach you, as I teach someone who wants to do e-commerce, someone who wants to do affiliate marketing, right? It does not make sense. The way my service delivery, the way I coach will be extremely different depending on the person, the persona that I work with, right? And this is something that you guys have to take into account, okay? If you've been struggling to close deals, or you're just starting out and you don't have an established agency that has multiple clients, you should almost take a step backwards and work on this part. Okay, I've had this conversation with a couple of members on the program. I could say their name, but I don't know if they want me to use their names, but I'm gonna keep it anonymous. But I have a couple of people in, very, not generic niches, but like niches that I've heard multiple times. And they came to me and they said to me, Oliver, like, I don't want to do Facebook ads. Everyone does Facebook ads. I want to really help them grow their business. I believe that if I do this, I can really grow their business. Okay, so let me give you an example with the whole agency space, okay, like what I'm doing right here. And I think if I give this example, you guys will understand what I'm trying to explain to you in this call, in this video. Let's say someone comes to me, brand new, wants to start an agency. Okay, well, brand new is difficult. Let's someone who comes to me and he's making 10,000 per month with his agency and he wants to grow to 50K. Okay, that's a better example. Okay. Comes to me, Oliver, I'm making 10K per month. I want to make 50. What you guys will do, if I can use your comparison, is, all right, perfect. I can get you more. I'll help you. Perfect. I'll help you with more meetings. Okay. You're making 10K. I'll help you make 50K with more meetings. I do the service. I'm very good at it. I'm extremely good at generating meetings. So I work with him. I get him a bunch of meetings. However, the guy who came to me, he's horrible at closing. He's the worst, right? He's nervous. He's not good. He doesn't have the personality for it. And every single appointment, he doesn't close them. And I'm like, what the hell? All right. But I mean, my service is lead generation. I don't care about closing. Okay. Or let's say the guy is really good at closing. He closes them, but when it comes to fulfillment, he's shit. Like he cannot do Facebook ads. He doesn't have a good team. He has no idea how to communicate with the clients, how to onboarding, how to give them a good experience. He's horrible at that. But it's not my problem because I do lead generation. Okay, but even though it's not my problem, that client is not going to have a good experience. He'll lose client. He won't have enough money. He'll think something is wrong, and then he's going to stop working with me. So what would be a smart thing for me to do? This person comes to me, he makes 10,000 per month, and he tells me, Oliver, I want to make 50. I'm like, perfect. I'm going to generate you those leads. I'm going to put a closer that I train that know who's good, who's going to close them. And I'm also going to build a team of media buyers that's needed to fulfill on those new jobs that I'm going to be bringing to you. That's my service. You see how I actually do the full cycle, get them meetings, close them, and then fulfill on the work that he's supposed to be doing. Okay, obviously, this is a very oversimplified example, but you understand what I'm trying to do. Now, going back to you guys who are doing local services or local businesses, what's the point of saying I work with solar company or I work with gyms if both of you guys are doing Facebook ads? It's so stupid. Like, I don't understand why people are doing this. You have to look at your niche and ask yourself, how can I add this business? Let's say this business is making 50K per month in revenue. How can I make them make $500,000 per month in revenue? Okay, they have more additional products. It's not just lead generation. I have many people in the program, they work on the performance basis, which is fine. You generate them a bunch of leads for your clients, very good. However, the client doesn't close anything. He does not close a single meeting. And then you ask yourself, oh my God, fuck Oliver, this offer is not good. Like, I'm not making any money. The client didn't close anyone. No shit, they didn't close anyone. You didn't help them. They're not used to this influx of meetings. They've always worked on referrals, word to mouth, and then you come with a new proposition, a new offer. You do a good job. And then afterwards it's like, whoa, fuck, why didn't you close them? Why can't you fulfill on them? You don't have the team for it. Oh yeah, you have too many jobs now. Well, you know, it's stupid. You guys are like doing halfway the service. Yeah, I kind of went on a rant for 6 minutes, but you guys have to look at your specific niche and ask yourself, how can I take this specific business to the next level? And it's not just, hey, Oliver, some people come to me, Oliver, I have a new offer. I want to make it irresistible. I will do Facebook ads, Google ads, and SEO. You're missing the point. If you say that, if that's your offer, you are missing the point. The point is the person wants to be here. The person is here, sorry, and wants to be here. Okay, you guys, it's as if you're building someone a car. Okay, the guy wants to drive somewhere. Okay, you build him a car, but you don't include wheels in them. And you're like, oh, we gave you the car, but the wheels you have to figure it out on your own. It's like, yeah, it's a nice car, but there's no wheels. It doesn't work. It can't really bring me to the end goal. You have to build the entire package, the whole kind of thing you're supposed to be doing. Okay, and obviously, like I cannot make a video saying you should be doing this for your client. This is something that's done in the coaching calls. All right, so next time you guys are coaching calls and you're struggling with your offer, brainstorm ideas like that. Ask yourself, what would make my client in my niche fail? Okay, why would they not benefit from, like, what would be holding them back from growing their business? Don't have enough employees, can't close them, don't have a receptionist, fulfillment is shit, no systems, no CRM. There's a bunch of reasons. And then afterwards, ask yourself, how can I fix them? Do the opposite. And then that's your service. Okay, this is extremely complex to explain in the video, and obviously, as I mentioned, like, every niche is extremely different. So if you say you're going to work with solar companies, make it so that, yeah, you're actually helping a solar company. Solar companies' issues is very different than gyms. Okay, I don't want you guys to come to me and say, yeah, I'm going to work with solar, and then say I do Facebook ads. And then the other person comes to me and say, I want to work with restaurants, I do Facebook ads. Like, well, what the fuck is the difference? It's the same thing. You might as well just not pick a niche and target absolutely everyone. Like, what's the point? I don't understand. Okay? It's as if I coached and I coach everyone. You want to start a business? Yeah, I can coach you. SMMA, affiliate marketing, FBA. You want to start a grass cutting company? I can coach you. I'll help you make money. It does not make sense. Okay? Alright, so enough of my rant. Sorry, I got kind of pissed. But I think sometimes you guys need some tough love. Alright, you guys are... I know Alexei has been... No, he's kind of a tough coach. I don't know about Kyle. I think maybe Kyle's a bit... Kyle's a good coach too. I think Alexei is the issue. You guys let me know in the comments or wherever I'm going to post this video. Who do you think is the tougher coach out of all three of us? Anyways, so this right here, okay, is already a solution that all of you guys can be implementing if you're doing lead generation. Okay, if you're doing short form content or something like that, it's not gonna work. But for lead generation, so like Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok, or whatever, YouTube ads, whatever you guys are doing, this is something all of you should be implementing. You do lead generation. Okay, obviously you can use UpX with Go High Level. We teach it. Whether you're using it or not doesn't really matter. Okay, so you do lead generation, you get leads. Very good. Most of you guys have been able to do. Most of you guys have a client, so you've been able to do that. It's not too hard. You get the leads in the CRM. That's good. And then you stop. And then you call your client and you say, hey, I got you 2 leads. I got you 2 leads. Call them, close them, please. And then they don't follow up for a couple of days, your client. And then they call you back. They're like, yeah, I wasn't able to close them. And then you work on a performance basis. So you're like, fuck, I'm not getting paid. What the hell? All right. So what can we do to solve this issue? Let's do it for them. They're not calling them. I'm going to pick up the phone. I'll call them. I'll close them. Oliver, I don't know how to close a deal for my niche. We'll fucking learn. That's the whole point of your business. You think you're going to build a business that makes 50 grand per month off of hiring some guy from India in a Facebook group and pay him $500 and then run Facebook ads for that company? It's not how you're going to build a good business. It's not how it works. So look, let's do it for them, okay? Already, initiative. Lead generation, we get the leads. First off, maybe we should qualify them. Because not every lead is good. Not every person who joins my program or who wants to join my program is a good fit for my program. Some people are a bit advanced. Some people don't have the funds. Some people don't have the time. Okay, I have to qualify them. I have to know, are they good or not before they hop on a call. So there's plenty of ways you can do this. You can use a form. You can use a form, ask them questions. If on that form you ask them, what is your budget for this project? And you put multiple options and they pick a bad option, an option that your client does not want to work with, very easy to qualify. Don't put it on the CRM. Don't put it on the list. Maybe form a partnership with another business, or maybe someone else in the program has a similar niche that their client would take. I don't know, but if the client doesn't want it, you don't bring it. Like me, you get me meetings? Yeah, I'll be super happy. Oh, they're all people who can't afford my services? Well, that's kind of useless. Like, that's cool, you got me 10 meetings, but like they're not going to convert, so what's the point? I'd rather you bring me 2, but 2 good ones. So let's qualify them. All right, we can do automations. The form is one way, or you can do a messaging automation. The messaging is a lot more complex. So for most of you guys, especially if you're starting out, I do suggest you to just put the form on the landing page and then ask the questions and then qualify it that way. Or you can do the SMS if you're familiar with Go High Level. So here's an example for a solar company. Okay, so thank you. So every time a lead fills out the form, the Facebook form, they get a text message. Thank you for considering this company. Please reply with yes to confirm that you're the correct person. They'll say yes. And then we qualify them. Are you the homeowner of your house? Last thing we want to do is, put some solar panels on someone who's renting a house. It has to be the homeowner. So we have to qualify them. Is your credit score over 650? We don't want to work with brokies. We want to work with people who can afford to put solar panels. So we need to qualify them. And then anything else we have to do in the process, we do it for them. And once we get them there, why stop there? We have generated the leads. We qualify them. So now we know, okay, our clients can actually help them. They want to work with that type of client, that type of prospect. Here's the prospect, call them. That's not good. You're giving them more work. How about we do the initiative and we get them to directly book a slot into our client's calendar? Let's do it for them. The clients aren't closing, let's do it for them. Okay, so depending on the niche, again, very different. But let's say you get the prospect to book a time into the calendar. So as soon as they follow the form or the messaging sequence, you say, perfect, that's great. Like here's a calendar, book your call. Okay. They book the call. They get email confirmations to the client that your leads get them. And now they're on a Zoom call waiting. Okay, they're waiting to become closed. This is where most people stop. It is complicated, yes, but if you want a big business, yeah, it has to be slightly complicated. But if you can find a way to help your clients close, I think that's where things get interesting. Because many companies, especially small local businesses, are not used to closing random strangers. Most of their business is word to mouth or just someone who walks in the store and like, hey, I want to work with you. All right, or they get inbound calls, people who call them from Google and, you know, they're already interested and, you know, I don't know if they heard the company or they're local, that's why they want to work with them. All right, so sometimes they struggle with the closing. What can I do to help them with the close? You know, maybe if your service is not that complicated, that complex, that really your client has to be present to be able to close them or to give them a quote, maybe you can find a way to educate VAs and have them do it, or you can do it for yourself when you're starting out. Ideally, you have VAs. Okay, find a way to help them with the buying process. Remember what I said earlier. Client is here, they want to be here. Okay, your job is to build them that perfect car that can bring them at this point. Do not build a Porsche and not include the wheels on it. And then say, hey, here's the Porsche, drive it. Like, yeah, it's a very nice car, but I mean, it's still missing a couple of pieces for me to be able to reach my goal. Right? So, all of this to say, okay, I want you guys to really reflect on your offer. Okay, not the pricing. Don't worry about the pricing for now, okay? We'll worry about the pricing together on the coaching calls, but worry about what you're actually offering to your clients. Give them something that's actually valuable, that's going to help them grow their business. And yes, it's going to take lots of time to research and understand the niche, understand the company, but I mean, that's what's needed to grow a business. Can you make 10K per month off just doing Facebook ads? Yeah, probably. It's not that hard. If you do enough cold DMs and you're decent at closing, you will make 10K per month. It's not that. But if your goal is to just be the same thing as every other agency and to just make 10K per month, then yeah, you can do it. It's fine. But if you're a bit more ambitious like us and you want to really reach great heights and become sort of the go-to person in your niche, can you imagine a world where every time someone starts a solar company, they mention your company and they're like, yeah, this guy, like, he's him, you know? If you want to go from 50K per month in revenue to 500K, like, this is the person you go. Like, he knows what he's doing when it comes to solar companies. And it's not, oh, he's running Facebook ads. He's like, no. He generates leads, he qualifies them, he gets them to book a time, he gets me closers that can close them, he gets me more technicians, he tells me where to find the technicians, how to hire them, how to make sure they're good technicians, the best type of solar panels, where to source them, partnerships that he should be forming. He builds my personal brand for my business, puts the people in place to manage that personal brand. Okay, that should be the bigger picture of your business. I'm not asking to do all of this when you're starting out, but slowly as you grow, you should be offering more things. All right, so that's going to be all for today's video. I hope this was of value. I really try to put my heart and soul into this. It is pretty late for me. It's almost 11 o'clock, but I think this is very important, okay? I want you guys to really put a bit more thought into your service delivery, find a way to make it happen. And I'm telling you, like, maybe now you can get away with the whole Facebook ads thing, the Google ads thing. I mean, even I did it, okay? Like, I'm also part of this crew. And I also had no idea what I was fucking doing when I was starting out. Okay, I just watched a couple of YouTube videos. Everyone on YouTube's like, yeah, do Facebook ads, you're gonna be rich. And I fell into that trap too. I was like, oh my God, that's good. Like, it's easy. And then afterwards, now that I'm growing a business a bit more, and I'm reaching, you know, an income level that's a bit in a different stage that I was a year ago, I realized that I cannot just be repeating this process to scale up to 1 million per month. Like, it's not gonna work. I need to do something different. And this is what I'm slowly realizing as I grow. So I'm asking myself, I'm like, do I want my students to do the same thing as me, where it's from 0 to 10 to 20, whatever, they can build it, but then knowing, like, in the future, in a couple of years, that they'll never be able to reach 100K per month? For me, the answer is no. I'd rather you guys, from day 0, you start with the good foundations, and then from there, your main focus is just to scale the business. Repeat what you're already doing as much as you can to make more money. Not halfway having to change the program and hire a fucking consulting company for almost 20 grand and have them rechange the business completely because you screwed up when you were younger. All right, I may or may not be speaking from experience, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, You can learn from your mistakes, or you can learn from my mistakes. And I'm telling you, right, guys, right now, I made the big mistake, and now I'm paying the price for it. Because I have to change everything. I have to start from zero, basically. Because I know that I can't scale to $500,000 per month. Okay, so start with the good steps. Okay, share this with your coach. All right, they're there to help you. You text them as much as you need. Tell them that you're working on a new offer. Ideally, don't just come to us, hey, what should I do as an offer? Like, come prepared, do something. Have a nice flow chart. You can use Lucid or Myra, or Lucid charts. Explain exactly what you should be doing. Their current situation, the desired outcome. What are all the things I can do to solve the bottlenecks in their business and help them grow? And then from there, maybe we can find something that's a bit more tailored to your niche. So that when you do come to me and say, hey, I have an agency that specializes in this type of niche, I understand that you're not just doing Facebook ads, you're actually helping that type of niche grow. And you understand the ins and outs of that specific local business. All right, that's gonna be all for this video. I hope this was good. I'll try to post more videos like this. If you guys like these, you let me know. I do enjoy kind of making these rants and these small pieces of value here and there. And as usual, if ever you guys have like a specific request, something that you want me to cover on the video or, help you guys with, by all means, you just send me a quick video, a text message on Instagram, on Skoll, whatever your platform you're using. And I'll be sure to take a look at that and help you guys with that.